This symbol here is called, it's called the hidden hand.
They are masters of deception, y'all. Now, we've talked about this Freemasonic symbolism, sign of the master of the second veil. And the clip that I found, that I put in the beginning of this video, I was like, damn, kind of like reminded me of those old YouTube days where you would just find videos and just be going down rabbit holes, nobody even talking, just showing you all kind of stuff, just have you just stuck to your phone, to your computer. Masters of manipulation, master deceivers, masters of symbolism, the stuff they've been taught. Symbolism runs the world. It's for the initiated to recognize it, right? So I said, hey, I just wanted to put together a couple of things for us to watch. It may be a little random, but I didn't even want to have any direction in this video. Just wanted to show y'all some clips from some creators that I found and say, hey, we'll just have a random video today. We drop a lot of videos on the channel, no need to be super structured every single time.
But this is the order of this of the hidden of this the master of the second veil. So he's telling you who he is and what he represents through symbolism, through certain poses that they do, and they're telling you that, and they'll pose like that in pictures because in Freemasonry they speak through symbolism.
The scariest thing I've ever seen up there. One night at 2 a.m, I was hanging out there, okay? And they go, you can hang out here, but upstairs they're doing something, but you cannot go up there in the belly room. Like, it's closed. Who gives a He's like, there's something going up there. Do not go up there. But I went up there. The back entrance, up the black. I open up that back thing, right? It's pitch black in there, but I see candles, right? I swear to God, I saw this. 15 people wearing hoods and purple cloaks. Okay? And they're chanting, right? And then, so I go back downstairs and I wait to see. They come down after the seance. You know who I saw? One of them was Lily Tomlin. Okay? The second one was Bob Zamuda. You know Bob Zamuda? And they were seancing Andy Kaufman's ghost.
Bobby is referencing none other than the infamous Comedy Store in Los Angeles, which is said to be haunted, and that's a whole different rabbit hole. He would go on later in that interview to talk about how they can hear babies crying from that same room in the middle of the night. Other people have hypothesized that there is a portal in that very same room he saw all those people in hooded cloaks.
I'm the most feared man in Hollywood. They don't like me in Hollywood.
Okay, y'all, so since my Disney video did numbers, a lot of people have been asking me about Miss Kiki Palmer. And listen, this one right here, it gets interesting. Kiki has been in the industry since she was a child. You see a lot, you learn a lot, and you get exposed to things the public will never know about. Now, I'm not saying that she's tied to anything dark, allegedly, but she has done her share of one-eye imagery, one-eye symbolism. And y'all know how that goes. And then she's attended the Met Gala multiple times. And if you know the history behind the Met Gala, then you already know why people side-eye anybody who walks through those doors. But here's the part that always stuck with me. When she talked to Shannon Sharpe about the kissing scene Jump In, a Disney movie with her and Corbin Bleu, she admitted she was a kid kissing a grown man on camera. And everyone around her pretty much normalized it.
I'm looking at the Disney movie Jump In, 12 years old. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was your first kiss.
Yes.
So
How
did that go over with your parents?
So, it was actually a big thing for all of us because I was 12 and Corbin was 17. So that was very, weird. So I remember I had a call with my agent and I was like, I'm scared about this. This is weird. And she was like, well, Making Good had to kiss Samuel L. Jackson in Eve's Bayou. So. And I was just like, huh? What's to do with that?
Yeah, that's me. That's her. That's me.
Yeah, I feel like that was weird too. It's a weird thing that happens with kid entertainers where we have to literally dissociate so much.
Yes.
As an adult would in the workplace in ways that's not normal or common.
Correct.
Now, her mom was and is till this day her manager, and she approved the scene. I don't know. That's always been strange to me. Kiki always praises her mom, but that moment feels off. And let's not forget about the whole thing that happened with her baby's father, Darius Jackson. It felt like a whole humiliation ritual, but that's a whole nother video. So whether it was one-eye symbolism, the Disney child star pipeline, or that public humiliation situation with her ex, these patterns aren't new. They're part of a bigger blueprint that we've watched play out over and over again.
Now, the topic is across the entire spectrum. I mean, it goes for everything. It's not just Hollywood. It's not just the industry. It's deception. They're masters of deception, masters of manipulation through the media. I mean, hell, everyone just basically reset the economy and spent all their money on groceries. I mean, y'all, the milk was gone. People bought all the milk. And if your power go out, milk spoiling anyway. All the bread was gone. All the tuna was gone. So it's not just Hollywood, and all of the evil stuff. I mean, they're masters of manipulation just by playing on the human psyche. Just a prime example. We don't have to talk about anything else. It's just what happened with the, ice storm. We saw things that this was going to be the worst ice storm that the South and, ever seen, basically. You know what I'm saying? We are in a time where if we're not paying attention, we will be a part of that deception because you almost can't save some people. Some people just don't think the way that you think. And that's okay. But I myself, I can't live that way. Even as I sit here and record over this photo, and this is River Phoenix, obviously, did a video on him a couple years back. This right here, and it's kind of switching the subject, this captures something that every time I look at this photo, this just looks very demonic. This right here, just to me, it embodies deception. It embodies that if you don't know what he's doing right here, you just have no idea what you're looking at. The symbolism is, my God, right here. The hidden hand, master of the second veil, one-eye symbolism. I mean, he makes it perfect. Stretched out, that hand is stretched into an L. This symbolism just represents, this photo represents everything of what this world is about. It's a club, and we are not allowed in it. Doesn't mean we want to be in it, but this tells you everything you need to know.
You're an exquisite-looking young lady. I know you've been told that, but isn't she a pretty girl?
It'd be tough for me to walk away from here thinking of you as just a regular kid, I'm telling you.
You're of the commercials that a lot of people would see you as a sex kitten.
You're talking about with somebody who's mad in love with Skip. So, it's very easy. The answer. I was in love with her before I met her.
More straight away. She was 11 years old when she starred in Blue Lagoon. The film even included scenes where she was NUDE, if you catch my drift. And this was in the 80s, and Hollywood thought it was alright to depict things like this. And you see the way the interview hosts are acting around her and the things they're saying, the boundaries they're pushing. This might have been different times. What's right and what's wrong were still there back then. And yet this industry that I speak about so regular, yet again, is caught doing similar things.
Just gotta be aware of that stuff. I think out here people don't think that it's true because they like watch documentaries or they think it's like false because it seems so crazy, but it's like
how true is it?
It's very true. They use mental health as like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's the hook.
Yeah, they like they have little mushroom things.
Let's do
they
this
got
shit,
like
man.
ketamine shit that they do, like, and they like use it as like it's good for you, like, you know what I'm saying? But really, they're like, yeah.
But what do they want to do with you? Whatever.
I never got that far.
We don't want to find out.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I'm cool.
Nah, yeah. And they, you know, I think they come to you as they want to help you.
Mm-hmm.
People want to help you.
Yeah, they want to be like your spirit guide and all of these things. And it's cool, like on a surface level, you know what I mean? Because when you take what the benefits from it, it's cool. But then when you start going a little bit deeper, you start to figure out what's really cracking.
With Wiz Khalifa, he made a very good point. And it's exactly why I said master of manipulation as well. They want to use mental health. Now, we just got another example with Casanat. He came out on stage somewhere where he knew people were looking for an update from him. And he announced he's been struggling with mental health. And now from someone who's in that club of Hollywood and the industry, Wiz Khalifa, just simply told you they like to use mental health. It's how they get you. But once again, it's like a play on the human psyche because mental health has become such a trendy topic now. Anyone could claim mental health and you're going to get support that you've never had. Now, it's not to say that in the real world that's not important, but there's a time to know when you're being manipulated, when someone is being initiated into something as well. And it's also another form of harvesting your energy. Because then now you're caring and looking into something or someone that you will never meet in your real life. So you're creating time and energy for someone you will never meet. You know, you're having worries for someone you will never know. When that could be, you know, spread around in your actual life to things that really need your time. That I just thought was very crazy. Even Will Smith here doing the hidden hand. Will Smith was just in Antarctica. And, you know, he was in an area at the South Pole where they were willing to show it on TV, like the whole Nat Geo thing. So he was there with like a scientist from Brazil, and the scientist has been in Antarctica researching for over 20 years back and forth to his country in Antarctica. But it shows you they're in the club. You know, only a very select few of people get that kind of access. And they're only going to put on TV what they're willing to show you. But it's all that same deception. And as I started this video, I will end this video. They are master manipulators, masters of deception, y'all.
The world that we once knew is gone. We are now living in the end days. And whether you want to believe that or not, none of this is coincidence. All of this has already been written about. God told us all of this would happen. He warned us about it so we could know what to look for in anticipation of his return. And y'all, we are living it out. This is biblical prophecy unfolding in front of our eyes. This is no longer about politics. This is no longer about celebrities and their entertainment. This is no longer even about sports. This is a spiritual battle. This is good versus evil. It is time that every single one of us take a hard look at our life. Heaven and hell exist, and we need to decide which destination our life is on track for.